probably are familiar with Andrew Tate, but did you know that he is the most Googled man on the planet? Of course, that has little to do with what he has done for others, and more with the sheer amount of controversies that his name is surrounded by. Since the authorities went after Andrew and his brother Tristian Tate, the entire world has their eye on the case. Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we will be talking about the new evidence in the Andrew Tate case. Andrew and Tristian Tate do not appear to be getting out of all of their claimed criminal charges anytime soon. Nonetheless, they continue to voice their minds and assert their innocence. After more than 2 months since their arrest, Andrew and Tristian Tate may face 2 more months of legal wrangling before the matter is resolved. Eugen Vidineac, their legal agent, has publicly asserted that his clients are not guilty of any of the allegations. He also claimed that the Romanian authorities were uncooperative during the probe. He said that they were not provided a complete picture of the evidence against the Tate brothers. Authorities have accused the Tate brothers of luring women by falsely pretending to seek a relationship and then coercing them into creating pornographic content. Andrew Tate is also accused of raping one of the women last March. According to the court ruling, Tate, who has millions of online followers, contacted the Moldovan woman on Instagram in July last year and began to communicate romantically before meeting in February. Detailed WhatsApp communications between Tate and the lady in London, as well as between Tate and an American woman for whom he is being investigated for trafficking from the US, are contained in the file, as are references to statements made by the women to Romanian police. The messages were copied in Romanian in the file, but were translated into English by the post and have not been independently validated. It revealed to the lady in the court order that he had utilized a webcam company to launder money, and that he had also begun instructing guys how to create their own. "It's all a ruse," he wrote, assuring her that she could rely on him. He promised the victim that he'd meet her in Romania after finishing some business in Prague, and they discussed the possibility of marriage. Prosecutors claimed that after landing in Romania, the victims were taken to a home where Tate made online pornography. According to the court judgment, victims were pressured into generating online pornography after being essentially transformed into slaves by prosecutors. The lady informs Tate in the chats recorded in the court order that she has been requested to make TikTok videos. Tate said, "Just do it." According to the court order, it's easy. According to the testimony of one of the victims cited in the document, the suspects took 50% of the online earnings of the women who worked for them, and women were subject to fines if they did not post exactly the content they were asked to post, cried during a live session, or took too long on a break. Tate and his co-accused stated that the women might leave or contact the police. According to the court ruling, the American victim met Tristian Tate on Reddit in 2021. The prosecution stated that Tristian Tate portrayed himself as just what she wanted in a partner, someone educated, artistic, and considerate. The two spent a week together while Tristian Tate was in Miami, and the notion of trips to Romania morphed into the idea of migrating, according to the court order. According to prosecution claims in the court order, the woman expressed worries about Tate's job after viewing his internet videos. The letter does not specify which videos are being referred to, but the controversial social media influencer has spoken freely on YouTube about how he obtains money from women doing live sexual performances online. Authorities claim that money obtained via the exploitation of the victims was utilized by the accused to maintain themselves, claiming that the women were effectively imprisoned in Romania on the brothers' homes. When the lady landed in Romania, Tristian Tate informed her that she wouldn't be able to leave and that if she did, he would make certain that she would return to Romania, according to the court order, which cited her account. If she asked the armed guards to leave, she was informed they didn't know English. According to the court order, she stated that she did not notify the police because Tristian Tate scared her and informed her that he had surveillance cameras around the house. He would text her as she entered the living room, she added, to prove that he was always monitoring her. According to Tristian Tate's defense, he spent a great week with the woman in Miami, but did not advise she migrate to Romania. Georgiana Nagel and Alexandra Luana Radu, a former police officer, are accused of acting as the brothers' accomplices. Thus far, prosecutors have identified 6 suspected victims, including juveniles. The Tates have been detained since December 29 when Dicot detectives raided their property on suspicion of sex trafficking. Prosecutors said that the brothers may evade inquiry, leave Romania, and reside in countries that do not allow extradition because of their financial ability, according to an appellate court in January. Investigators confiscated 10 Tate's Romanian houses, as well as 15 expensive automobiles, including 3 Porsches, 2 Ferraris, an Aston Martin, and a Lamborghini, in addition to firearms, knives, and enormous quantities of cash. Officials claim to have seized commodities and money totaling 18 million lei, 3.2 million pounds. Digi24, a Romanian news outlet, received recordings of conversations in which Andrew allegedly admitted to money laundering. There was, however, no proof of its authenticity. Andrew's Twitter account has been utilized to communicate with his fans. Top G has stated that he will fight to the death to clear his name, but he may not have to do so because new evidence indicates that he was framed. The two women who filed the first accusations against the Tate brothers might have been part of a larger scheme. By News, a Romanian news outlet, revealed an alleged conversation between the two females in question. Despite the fact that the authorities have yet to confirm it, the allegedly leaked transcripts do contain some dubious conversations. Despite the charges, Andrew was supported by one of Tate's ex-girlfriends. Yet, if new evidence is to be accepted, fans may soon witness a huge stride forward in the case. According to a reputable YouTube channel called BSN, the Andrew Tate probe has produced a huge update. According to judicial sources, the prosecutors have requested an additional 60 days to complete the case file. New CCTV video of the Tate brothers' home has also been published, which had previously been kept secret by officials. Females appear to be roaming freely and joyously in these videos, indicating that they are free to travel and go wherever they wish. On occasion, they even go shopping with Georgia. Meanwhile, Dicot is questioning the ex-police officer turned security guard who was detained with Andrew and Tristian Tate. Tate's lawyers are all opposed to the Romanian legal system. Their attorneys contend that the fact that they have not been prosecuted demonstrates a lack of proof, and that their continuing incarceration breaches their human rights. According to the court ruling, Tate's lawyers stated in private court sessions that the intercourse was consensual. Tina Glandian, who has represented personalities such as Mike Tyson and Chris Brown and joined the Tate's legal team this week, stated that because the procedures have concluded, she cannot speak on specific evidence, but that the brothers reject all claims. The duo can be retained until June 30th. They must then be freed or placed on trial. There is no juror procedure in Romania. Judges will determine their fate if they are placed on trial. The Romanian judicial system has never been subjected to such international examination, and the Tate brothers are already blaming the Matrix for everything. Asked how the siblings were reacting to their prolonged detention, a legal advisor of the boys responded that it was very challenging. The Tates are confident in their defense, confident in the proof in their favor. They have provided a thorough statement and they have cooperated with authorities, their counsel Eugen Vidineac told media after the questioning. We think the defense is taking form. Andrew Tate rose to prominence after making misogynistic comments that landed him barred from all major social media platforms, though his Twitter account was restored in November after Elon Musk purchased the social media network. Andrew Tate claims to have donated $100 million to a charity in order to advocate for males experiencing the same problem. He made those claims on Twitter, which enraged many of his followers. He even promised to reward those who are advocating for high amid crucial times. It remains to be seen whether Tate follows through on his promise. Thank you for watching the video. Please like the video and subscribe to Out channel for the latest updates about the case. See you next time.